Hi, my name is Trish Brown, and in December of 2013, I found a lump on my breast. And at first I didn't think too much about it, but second thought, I called my doctor. I went in on January 7th, and they did diagnostic mammogram, ultrasound, and then a biopsy. And I could tell by the look on that nurse's face when she was holding my hand, there was something wrong. It was a very long 3 days, but then January 10th of 2014, I got a call. I was at work, and the nurse asked if I was at home, and I said, no, I'm at work. She goes, well, just call me like around 1:30. So that was the longest 2 hours of my life. I asked my boss, I had to tell him, I had to go home and make a phone call, and that's when I found out that I had stage 1 breast cancer. All I heard on the phone was wah, wah, wah. You know, it was the most terrifying news I've ever had, and all I could think about was my family. I'm gonna start crying. I thought I have to call my husband, Jeff, but I thought, wait a minute, I've got to call my boss first. So he was the first one to find out, and then I called Jeff, and I had to let my daughter Veronica know. I had to do 16 rounds of chemo. I had a mastectomy February 27th. And then, in the midst of all this, my sister Colleen, she was dying of lung cancer. And she passed away March 10th, and we had to go back to her funeral. I always thought she'd make it. It was really rough, and without the help of my family and friends, I never would have made it. My girlfriend Jeannie Munt from Oregon, every week she'd send me a pair of socks. The coolest socks you've ever seen. I'd wear them. Every time I go to chemo, I would wear them. And I had a different family member. Veronica would go with me, or Jeff would go with me. I had all my girlfriends lined up. Every single one. Somebody went to chemo with me every time. The support I even got from my Facebook friends really helped me through this. And the whole time I was going through cancer, I knew I was going to make it, but it was still scary. My friends and my family, I can't go on about it enough, about how supportive they were. And then I had reconstructive surgery in October of 2014. And then I started some radiation. I had to do 25 rounds of radiation. And that ended right before Christmas. It was rough. It was rough. But I've made it through. My hair is actually coming back. It's a little curly right now. It has a mind of its own, but it's okay. Very few people saw me bald, but I wore a scarf and I wore a wig. I mean, I wouldn't even go out. I couldn't even go in my backyard without my scarf on. I finally got brave enough to do that, and let me tell you what, the wind blowing over your bald head feels really good. It's really a shame. There's like 1 out of 8 women will get diagnosed with breast cancer in their lives, and something needs to be done about this. I'm here, and I'm very happy that I'm here. I got another 40, 50 years to go, so thank you.